So let me ask you this, Mr. Adamson. Have you ever spent a day in jail?
No.
Don't you think you should have?
No.
This former priest from our area admits he sexually abused a dozen children, but there's no way prosecutors can charge him. Thanks for watching tonight. I'm James Wilcox.
And I'm Laura Lee. In a sworn deposition released today, Thomas Adamson, who currently lives in Rochester, talks openly about sexually abusing young teens, including at least one at Lord High School while he was principal.
And the abuse happened decades ago, and Adamson is at the center of a civil lawsuit. But because so much time has passed, he can't be punished in a criminal court. In tonight's top story, ABC 6 News reporter Jenna Losey talks with the attorney who represents the victims.
How many kids, minors, do you estimate you engaged in sexual contact with while you were a priest?
That would be just a guess. Several.
Former priest Thomas Adamson admits sexually abusing at least 12 teens from the 1960s to the mid-80s, including in Rochester.
While you were at St. Adrian and at Lourdes?
Well, I think that got more involved. It probably started with masturbation and developed from there.
And give us specifically how it developed and what was done by you.
Well, it was more frequent, probably included oral sex.
We spoke with Jeff Anderson, the attorney representing the abuse victims who filed a civil lawsuit against the Diocese of Winona and the Archdiocese of St. Paul in Minneapolis, for which Adamson served.
I believe that law enforcement need to look at prosecuting the top officials for their failure to report when they could have and should have. And all they did was transfer him and keep it quiet.
Jim KEENAN is one who accuses Adamson of molesting him and decided not to watch the deposition. He reserves his harshest words not for Adamson, but for the church officials who oversaw him.
I'm angered. I'm angered at the fact that the hierarchy just said, didn't happen.
Attorney Jeff Anderson estimates Adamson abused at least 40 children, and there may be more who haven't come forward. Bill BEARDMORE says he was repeatedly raped and molested by Adamson while attending school at St. John's Parish in Caledonia. He shared his story with us last summer.
I felt like I was the person that had done something bad. I was a little kid. I was an altar boy.
Adamson hasn't admitted to abusing BEARDMORE, but in his deposition, he appears unapologetic about the abuse of others.
And did you realize, look, I'm a priest, I'm an adult, this is a kid, this is a crime? Did that go through your head?
Never, I don't think. I looked at it more as a sin rather than a crime.
That was Jenna Losey reporting. Adamson was removed from ministry in 1985 and defrocked in 2009. We reached out to the Diocese of Winona, but they didn't have anyone available for comment. To view more of Thomas Adamson's deposition, go to our website and click on featured links.